So a few months ago, I was grateful enough to work with Choke Cherry Women Designs and Superman, the hip hop artist. I did not know until maybe the day before we started shooting. It was a lady on Instagram that had connected us, and but for her to have that confidence in me to be able to shoot somebody as large as Superman and then shoot the line of clothing for his wife to drop and have on her website and do the catalog photos for and work with her models and all of these things, it definitely put a little pep into my step. And yeah, it brought some confidence. It was a very cool opportunity that I never really saw myself being a part of. I remember Superman coming to like my high school and like dancing and like whatever, and then a few years after I graduate, I'm working with him in like this upper level studio in Billings, Montana, and it's just kind of crazy how everything's full circle. It was very powerful that it was like like all of us being Indigenous artists. Like the photographer was Indigenous, the models were Indigenous, the designer was Indigenous, and then there's Superman that's Indigenous, and he did a few of his lines, like shirts and stuff, and then she did a lot of her like dresses and different things like that. So we got to kind of all work the different elements, and then they got some cute little headshots and stuff of them together. And yeah, it made for a really fun evening. I think with the Indigenous space itself, like I see a lot more film crews that are kind of Indigenous based. I see a lot of Indigenous models coming out now. I see more fashion designers. I know last week was New York Fashion Week, and we had Choke Cherry Woman that I worked for. She had a line down in New York Fashion Week, and that was really cool to see her be a part of. Let's see. Oh, and then like those same Indigenous artists, they are going to Paris Fashion Week here within the next few weeks. So that's another huge opportunity for more Indigenous bases for people to excel in.